Charles Darwin. Quotes from Evolutionary Scientist. A man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. Ignorance more frequently begets confidence than does knowledge. Animals, whom we have made our slaves, we do not like to consider our equal. The love for all living creatures is the most noble attribute of man. Man tends to increase at a greater rate than his means of subsistence. Intelligence is based on how efficient a species became at doing the things they need to survive. Blushing is the most peculiar and most human of all expressions. The highest possible stage in moral culture is when we recognize that we ought to control our thoughts. This preservation of favorable variations and the rejection of injurious variations I call natural selection, or the survival of the fittest. One general law leading to the advancement of all organic beings, namely, multiply, vary, let the strongest live and weakest die. Keep steadily in mind that each organic being is striving to increase, that each at some period of its life has the struggle for life and suffer great destruction. The war of nature is not incessant. The vigorous, the healthy, and the happy survive and multiply. I cannot persuade myself that a beneficent and omnipotent God would have designedly created parasitic wasps, with the express intention of their feeding within the living bodies of caterpillars. It is those who know little, and not those who know much, who so positively assert that this or that problem will never be solved by science. A moral being is one who is capable of reflecting on his past actions and their motives, of approving of some and disapproving of others. It is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent that survives. It is the one that is the most adaptable to change. There is grandeur in this view of life, with its several powers, having been originally breathed by the Creator into a few forms or into one. Besides love and sympathy, animals exhibit other qualities connected with the social instincts which in us would be called moral. Great is the power of steady misrepresentation. Man selects only for his own good, nature only for that of the being which she tends. We stopped looking for monsters under our bed when we realized that they were inside us. If the misery of the poor be caused not by the laws of nature, but by our institutions, great is our sin.